Welcome to Awards Bait, the official Galaxy of Film award show podcast, where we ask ourselves, what's getting nominated this year? Joining me every other Tuesday is a roster of guest stars to help me answer that very question. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. It's Zippy Zeidler here, and I was only given limited ad space through Galaxy of Film to promote my new short film, Getting Real with Zippy. So I've got to make this quick. Please watch it and share it with your friends. I'm going to need all the support I can get. Divorce attorneys aren't as cheap as you'd think, it turns out. Check out Getting Real with Zippy, now on the Galaxy of Film YouTube channel. Welcome back to Awards Baits, everybody. We are here once again. I believe this is episode 5. I'm back again here with my trusty sidekick, Mr. Ron Siglia. How are you doing, man?
I am.
No, you're not.
I'm always the same. No, I'm kidding. I'm doing good.
Wonderful.
Doing good. We're not. We really haven't seen many award movies this week, but we got huge things to talk about.
We do. Yeah, we didn't see anything. It worked out kind of because I remember we were like, all right, we'll watch Blitz, we'll watch The Piano Lesson. We didn't do either of those things. I don't know about you, but I didn't.
No, I unfortunately I didn't get around to it.
Yeah, me neither. So we skipped out on movies entirely this week, but this is a good thing because this is now the down period where now we have not a big awards body nominations. Released. So the Golden Globes nominations have come out, and we've got a lot to discuss because now our watch list can narrow down and we can really prioritize what films to seek out this award season. And spoiler alert, the two that we were going to talk about tonight are nowhere here. So
yeah, so it's kind of fortunate that we can go out of our ways to see those.
Yeah, so still potentially maybe worth checking out, but it's not a number one watch list kind of thing now. So. We don't need to worry about those. But that being said, I'll get a little housekeeping out of the way before we get started. Getting Real with Zippy is out. That's our latest short film. That's performing well. People are liking it. And it'll be and also Zippy made a reappearance in our new showcase announcement video. Check that out. It's on the YouTube channel now, and it's also on all the social media platforms. That was pretty fun getting to revisit Zippy so soon after that film released, and just give him a little nuggets of updates every time he shows up. He's always oversharing and doing too much, and it doesn't end there. So he's definitely got some more to say in that little showcase ad. But yeah, this time next week, we're recording this Monday night. This time next week will be the showcase in North Hills, Raleigh, North Carolina. So. We're going to be at that Regal Cinemas. I've never been to a Regal in my life, so this is going to be fun to see some of our films.
Driving hundreds of miles away.
Driving hundreds of miles away for this exact experience, yes. I won't go to New York City to go see The Brutalist.
That's by train.
Yeah. By train, you're right, yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't invited, so
Hey, it's everybody was invited.
I'm joking.
Well, you'll be at the next one, pal.
I know, I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm teasing. I'm goofing around. We're having a good time.
Yeah, we already got a full car. So, drive. Yeah. So, so can't get another one in there. But no, without further ado, we'll get into these Golden Globe nominations. But it will also be live streamed. So Ronnie, now you don't have nothing to say because you can watch it live. So I'll send you that link, you fuck, and then you can watch it on YouTube.
I can't wait to comment, and people are like, "Who is that?" And you're like, "It's Ronnie."
Yeah. It's Ron V. He's our good friend. And then we'll show I don't know, a famous film. We'll show Drippy.
Oh, that's a deep cut.
Yeah, Drippy and Zippy.
So you gotta search for that one.
Yeah, you sure do. Yeah, no. But yeah, it'll be fun, live stream, like I said, and it'll be cool. We've got all of our films from this year and also some premieres happening. So there's a couple of things that haven't even been released publicly yet that will be shown at the showcase. So if you are there, there's going to be lots of fun surprises. So hope to see you there. If you're coming, if you're not coming, hope to see you in the live stream. But without further ado, let's get into it. The first thing, so we're not, Golden Globes are TV and film. We're not covering TV because this is a Oscars movie-based podcast and
Hmm.
movie-based show overall. So we're just going to talk movie nominations. So to get it started, we have Best Original Song. I'm sure we all have, big opinions on this one, but we'll just get through it to start out here. But we have Beautiful That Way from The Last Showgirl. Compress/Repress from Challengers, which I think might just be score music, but okay.
Yeah.
El Mal from Amelia Perez, Forbidden Road from Better Man, Kiss the Sky from The Wild Robot, and Mi Camino from Amelia Perez. I don't really have a dog in that fight, but I would imagine it's probably something from Amelia Perez, just because
Yeah.
that got so over
I'm
nominated.
I'm just trying to. I don't even remember this song from Challengers, so that's a terrible pick from Challengers.
I mean, I don't think it was a song. I think it's one of those one of
It's
those.
got some singing in it.
Oh,
Like that's why I'm
okay.
like I don't even remember this. I thought it was gonna be the one where they're at the it's like intense by the end and they're going
Yeah,
back and forth. I thought it was gonna be that one. I'm like, okay, that's pretty hot. I don't even remember the song from the movie.
yeah. I don't know. So maybe it's something that they did over the credits. That's usually how it goes,
Yeah,
which is
I
annoying.
was gonna say it sounds like a credit song.
So, we'll see. I mean, unless this Miley Cyrus thing from The Last Showgirl is just
Hmm.
really good, but otherwise, I think it's probably an Amelia Perez song.
Yeah.
And everybody's wondering like why weren't any of the Wicked songs nominated, and that's because none of those songs are original. So that's
Hmm.
why they're all from Broadway. So they're
It's
not like
also a part one.
yeah.
It's not a full movie, so
Exactly. No, yeah. Well, no. And then I think I read that they did make original songs for part two for this exact reason, so that they could qualify for next year.
well, too
Uh,
bad they couldn't just make one movie to tell the whole story. They had to.
that you are just gonna keep going on this, aren't you? Well,
Uh,
and I actually, you know what? Fun announcement. I saw it again and I liked it a lot more. So now I'm not
yeah.
on your side anymore. So I enjoyed
Yeah.
it, and I and
Yeah, to
I'm
me,
glad it was a part one. So
my girlfriend watched it and she was like, I was crying. I love this so much.
oh,
I'm
good.
like,
Yeah. See, now
I'm
you're gonna
just
get
in the
dragged right in.
wrong completely. But I'm like, I didn't see it, so I don't care.
And then when are you gonna see Red One?
On Amazon Prime during
Is
the
that what's
Christmas
happening?
holiday.
You're
Yeah,
not
it's going
going?
to, my mom sent me this. My mom.
Is
So
it
I
going
didn't
to
even
Amazon Prime?
it's going on Amazon Prime, December
When?
12th.
December
December
12th?
12th.
Oh,
Yeah.
we'll watch it Thursday.
3 days, yeah.
I'm so excited.
So that I got that breaking news from my mom. So now I'm not
Oh,
gonna be able
that's
to see
gonna
that
be
in
great.
theaters. So
Uh,
I got nothing planned now for the holidays
so
for
you
my
got
family.
robbed. You wanted to see Red One in theaters.
I did. I wanted to enjoy. I wanted to see the experience that Dwayne, not the Rock Johnson, experienced sitting in the perfect seat in the IMAX theater, watching the Oppenheimer technology being used.
You know how many movies have come to IMAX since Red One's release? You're not seeing that in IMAX. Absolutely not. Think they're coming back for you? No. That movie
I
sucked.
could rent out a theater. Be
You
like
could
we're
rent
playing
out
Rev
IMAX.
One.
We need Red One in IMAX.
Ah, but
Anyway, Red One's not on this list, unfortunately.
a big surprise.
Yeah, no. We've talked more about Red One than some of the nominated stuff. um, for original score, staying with the music, we have Volker Bertelmann from Conclave,
Hmm.
Daniel Bloomberg from The Brutalist, Chris Bowers, The Wild Robot, Clement Ducal, uh, and Camille from Amelia Perez, Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross from Challengers, and then Hans Zimmer for
Oh, look
part
at
two.
this!
Here he is, Hans Zimmer.
Wow.
Officially disqualified from the Oscars, by the way. Just a beautiful bookend to that whole saga
Yeah.
by also talking about him being nominated for the Golden Globe. So this whole thing has just been really ridiculous and stupid. But now we can finally close the book on that and say he will probably he could potentially very likely win the Golden Globe
I
and then
hope
not even be nominated for
I
the
know,
Oscar.
which is ridiculous. It's
So
so
funny.
stupid.
I know.
I hope it does win. It deserves to win. If
Yeah.
it doesn't win, Challengers to win. I mean, the only other movie I could think, I mean, Conclave was really good.
I heard The Brutalist has a very good score, so maybe that
I
too.
know. Believe me, I'm roaring to see The Brutalist.
Yeah.
I know the Wild Robot I haven't seen. Was the score memorable for me? You remember?
I mean it's a good score, but it's nothing.
Nothing compared.
It's just kind of like a wondrous like
Yeah.
basic
Okay.
score. But I think like in terms of like they're doing something really cool and different. I think
Hmm.
Dune and the Challengers are my two
Hmm.
favorites,
Yeah.
and then I reserve the right to say the Brutalist because I haven't seen it. But I
Yeah.
heard the Brutalist score is also
Hmm.
very good, so that could be another one. I heard it's like a little Nolan-y, so that's why I think maybe
Ooh, yeah.
that'll be in there. So that's a good one as well. But I'm with Dune or Challengers for that one
Hmm.
for sure. Because and Challengers that's like a good nom for that because that
Yeah.
was a good
Yeah. Yeah.
score.
Hmm.
Um, yeah.
What else?
So
What else did they do? The Trent Reznor and Atticus
Social
Ross.
Network,
I was gonna say they did other acclaimed.
that's
Yeah.
like the best one they've
So
done, and they did Gone Girl. I think they like a lot of Fincher stuff they've done.
yeah. Yeah.
I think they did Girl with the Dragon Tattoo as well. I'm not totally sure,
Okay.
but
That was David Fincher.
they're great. Yeah, they're
Yeah.
they're a very good scoring duo.
Hmm.
So that's good. So moving on, original score. We just did best screenplay for any motion picture. We have Amelia Perez, Honora, The Brutalist, A Real Pain, The Substance, and Conclave. By the way, there's 6 nominations in each category, which is annoying, but I guess it lets us, give some love to other people. So that's exciting to get more noms in there.
Hmm.
But for this one, I don't know. I think probably A Real Pain. I like that screenplay a lot. But
Yeah. That's what I was thinking too.
Honora is also really good. So
Yeah.
maybe
I was gonna say that. Or I mean, again, we haven't seen the Brutalist, but the Brutalist would be
The
really good.
Brutalist could be really good too. And I'm just happy the substance is there. I know
Yeah. I was gonna say
that's
that's a good placement. Yeah.
that's kind of just a win,
Yeah.
in itself there. It's like
Mhm.
I think if it doesn't win, that's okay. It's just can
It
take
got
pride
nominated.
in
Yeah.
that it got nominated. And it got nominated in a lot of categories, which we'll talk about. So that's very exciting.
Mm.
Um, but yeah, that's where I'm going. I think Real Pain or Honora, and then potentially The Brutalist.
Yeah. I
But
agree.
it's
Those
two
those,
great,
those
yeah.
three too. Yeah.
And then also another. This is so far we have. So far, that is the 4 out of 4 categories so far. That is the fourth nomination for Amelia Perez. Just by the way,
Jeez.
that movie. Here we are, number 5 for Amelia Perez. Amelia Perez, I believe. Let me. I don't want to speak out of turn here, but I think Amelia Perez got the most movie nominations in Golden Globes history. To really put
Wow.
that in perspective, and you and I thought it was fine. So
It was really just fine.
yeah, and like barely that, and it's like wow,
Wow.
it
That's
is nominated
crazy.
everywhere. Like
It- It's like Lord of the Rings scale of
for the
nominations.
Golden Globes, which is insane.
Yeah. I mean, look, it's a good message, but like as a movie, you got to take sometimes away
Just
the
fine.
message
Yeah.
from the movie. And the movie's just fine. There's nothing
Yeah.
bad about it. I'm glad it's here a little bit. It
Yeah.
kind of deserves like the musical stuff and the score,
Yeah.
but to get the most ever, that's it. That's a
And we're
big
not
one.
done with that movie.
Oh yeah, no, I'm gonna
It's
hear.
everywhere. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
It's all over.
Hmm.
So, well, and here it is next. Best director. Jacques Audiard for Amelia Perez.
Yeah.
Sean Baker for Honora. Edward Berger for Conclave. Brady Corbet for The Brutalist. Coralie Fargeau for The Substance. And Payal Kapadia for All We Imagine Is As Light. I've never heard of that last one, so that's
I was
something
gonna say,
that's something
yeah.
that maybe we need to look into. But no Denis here. No Denis for Dune Part 2. So that's unfortunate.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. He should if he should be nominated and he would win
I
because
agree.
his direction is just so like it's just right there in your face with Doom Part Two, and it
Hmm.
just makes it such a good movie. His
I
his
know.
directing style, and it fits so perfect. I mean,
Not
I
even
forgot
here.
about that, but um, probably. I mean, again, we haven't seen The Brutalist, which is so annoying because it's like
It's
all
like the
these
big one.
takes.
Yeah.
It's the big one that we haven't seen.
Yeah.
Um, I mean, taking out The Brutalist, I'd say Anora again.
I agree. I
Conclave was
think
pretty
so.
good.
Yeah, Conclave
Um,
could get in there too. I think I agree
yeah.
with you, Sean Baker or Brady Corbet. And another situation where how nice is it just to see that the substance director was nominated?
I
That's
was
very
just say,
cool.
yeah, because that was a very like unique experience too.
Yeah, for
And again,
sure.
by the end, gets crazy.
Yeah.
So
So
to have
happy
to
to
be
see
able
him
to
there.
like
See her there
have a
too.
story and have it go down this sort of path and make it all flow enough by the end at least, where it
Yeah.
gets out of control. But like it was leading there, so
Oh yeah. It builds to that and it's so good.
yeah.
Uh Yeah, I remember we talked about that very early on in this podcast. That was like one of the first movies we talked about when we started up as The Substance, and we were like,
And that was like a low key like this might be
yeah.
a big hitter, and it
We
was,
we
yeah,
we said back then we were like maybe, and then here we
yeah.
are, and it is, and that's
Because
really
a
cool.
bunch of other movies that we thought would kind of hit kind of
Did
flopped.
not, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, a lot of them, most of them actually, and it's pretty crazy. Yeah. So next up, we've got best performance by a male actor in a supporting role in any movie. For whatever reason, the supporting role categories don't specify musical or comedy versus drama, which the Golden Globes famously have always done, and it's ridiculous, and we'll talk about it. But
Is this the first year that they're doing
no,
this?
they've always done this. It's
Oh,
always,
I see what you're saying.
but
Okay,
like
yeah,
supporting actor and actress are always like just that's it. No drama, no music, drama,
yeah,
supporting actor. It's like,
yeah,
well, why don't you do that all the way around? It's so silly.
yeah. That is kind of silly.
Golden Globes are kind of nothing, but like they
Yeah.
put on a good show, so it's always entertaining to watch. And also, it's our first big indicator in a mainstream way towards those Oscars. So that's why we're
Mhm.
covering this so extensively because it really gives us something to talk about, and it's also, like I said, a good indicator for what's to
Yeah.
come. So next up, yeah, supporting actor. We have Yuri Borisov for Nora, which I believe is
Is Yuri?
Yuri from
Yeah.
the bald Russian
Yeah.
guy.
The guy just got brutally just bullied the whole movie.
Yes, yes. But once you see it, Nora, you'll get why he's here.
Yeah.
Kieran Culkin for A Real Pain, Edward Norton for A Complete Unknown, Guy Pearce for The Brutalist, Jeremy Strong for The Apprentice, and Denzel Washington for Gladiator 2. I'm happy he's here. I like
Yeah.
that. I like that a lot.
He shouldn't win, but his performance is so fun.
He's not winning. Yeah, no,
It was this classic
that's
Denzel just being so charismatic.
yeah. That's your sixth slot where it's like, oh, he doesn't need to be here, but I'm happy
Yeah.
he is. Also, I'm like Jeremy Strong from The Apprentice is a little bit of a surprising one. I'm pretty happy to see that.
Really? I know
Yeah,
you saw and you didn't really love the movie. I've been seeing
no,
clips on YouTube and I'm like, this actually looks really good.
it was good. Like
It
it's a
seems
good
very
movie,
like
but
stylized, which
it's
I think
very like
plays
down
into
and
like,
dirty. Yeah,
yeah, I think that would play into why I would like it because it has
yeah.
that sort of grimy, not safety like direction, but that sort of grimy
It
feel.
was a lot like
Yeah.
Blackberry.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
There's
That's
a
why I think I
lot.
would like it. Yeah. So I might actually go out and eventually watch that before the Oscars.
It was yeah, it was good. I think it was, and especially with like the traction that Sebastian Stan's been getting, not just from that, but also Different Man. And it's like, and I don't know if you heard about this, but they started releasing those actor on actor videos for Variety.
Yeah.
They just did a first one today with Ryan Reynolds and Andrew Garfield. We just watched that today, and it was entertaining. But Stan was supposed to be on that because he has two films to talk about, so it's like he's kind of a hot commodity.
Yeah.
Like you want to get him on there, and nobody wanted to be paired up with him because of the Trump
Wow.
connection, because of The Apprentice.
Really? Just
Yes.
because of that?
Just because of that, because they're like, we don't want to touch this. Like, we don't want to talk about it. At least like everybody's publicist didn't want to do it. There were
Yeah.
some of
Yeah,
the actors I'm sure
that's
would have been
true.
like, fuck it,
Yeah. Yeah,
But
that's a good point.
like all of their
That's
like
crazy.
representatives were like, no, we're not touching this. So
Yeah.
that could give him some like heat. It's like, well, nobody wants to talk about it, so let's put him in. So you never know. And then that's also like helping The Apprentice with everything going on in the world, where it's like that's potentially going to lift that movie up. So we'll see. But I think it's probably Kieran Culkin. I think we've been talking about that a
Absolutely,
lot. We haven't seen A Complete Unknown or The Brutalist, but Edward Norton I heard was very good. I also heard Guy Pearce is very good. So maybe those two could swoop in there. But
I just think Kieran Culkin was like so perfect
I
to
know.
play the role that he played.
I
It was
agree.
just so perfect. I mean, I just don't see how any other role could be better.
Especially
Honestly,
for
this
Golden
year.
Globes. Like I think
Yeah.
that's the kind of performance they will give an award to, because
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
like even if like he might if come Oscar season, like when we're actually in the thick of it and like Complete Unknown and The Brutalist have been out for a while, and like those two performances have a lot more heat than Kieran Culkin, I think this
Yeah.
early on he's in a better position because like it's the showier role, I feel like, and he's doing a lot more, and he's funny and crazy, and Golden Globes have proven to be kind of very unserious, so I feel like they will kind of go for that. So I think
Yeah.
definitely he's in there. So I think he's also winning. Best performance by a female actor in a supporting role in any motion picture. Sure, not no qualifiers there. No musical or comedy, no drama, just regular old movies. Selena Gomez from Amelia Perez, Ariana Grande for
She's in the
Wicked.
movie for like 10 minutes.
Not for a long time. Yeah, she's barely in it, and she does not do much. She has a cool rap part, but that's about it.
Yeah, that's about it.
Ariana Grande for Wicked, Felicity Jones for The Brutalist, Margaret Qualley for The Substance, Isabella Rossellini from Conclave, and ridiculously Zoe Saldana from Emilia Perez. I think she's the lead. I don't know.
Oh yeah, wait, what?
I know, ridiculous. Like I don't. I'm
Who's
so
the
confused.
lead?
The lead is Emilia Perez, Carla Sofia Gascon.
Oh,
She's
I
nominated
see.
for actress, but like, why is Zoe Saldana not? Like the movie
I
is
see.
her.
Yeah.
I don't know. But yeah, I think it's probably going to be Ariana Grande. To be honest,
Okay.
I think she was really good, and I think I think
think-
again Margaret Qualley just is happy to be here because it's like how cool is that she got nominated for that?
It's so hard too for her to be able to win that unless for best support, not non-supporting for female,
Yeah.
the best just the best role. Unless it's what's her name? The other woman.
What do you mean for Amelia Perez?
No, for The Substance.
Oh yeah, no, Demi Moore is nominated as well.
Okay.
Yeah,
because I was gonna say, I'm
we'll
like,
get there.
it's tough to like have
I
this
see what you're
role
saying.
because
Yeah,
it's two people playing the same role and they're kind of like intertwined at the same time.
yeah, they
Um,
are one.
they are one.
They
I
are
mean,
one.
it comes to mind. What's that movie called? I know what I'm getting. Love and Mercy. I don't know why I
Hmm.
can think of that. By the Beach Boys movie,
Yeah.
and you have the main personification is Brian Wilson, and he's
Hmm.
played by I'm forgetting everyone's
It's
names.
Paul Dano and the older
Yes.
guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but in that movie, like they're both incredible too, but they're playing him at different eras in life. So
Right.
this one seems more intertwined because it's like they're both playing and all playing off each other at the exact same time
Right.
while they are like two separate people because they're basically two separate people because it's one when he's in his 20s and one when he's in his 60s.
Right.
Um,
Yeah, that makes sense. I think it's probably just a basic like screen time
yeah.
qualifier. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
because Demi Moore is definitely the lead. You know, it's like
Yeah,
you
absolutely.
could argue they're both leads, and I agree. Like they are both leads of that, but like Zoe Saldana is the lead, and I'm like
Yeah.
that doesn't make any sense to me. But whatever. But yeah, I think it's Ariana Grande. I think everybody's really high on that movie right now, and I think she does a really good job in it. And people were not convinced with her casting, and then she proved literally everybody wrong. And I think nobody's talking shit anymore. So she kind of shut everybody up with that. So I think it's probably hers. And then here we go, best performance by an actor, a male actor in a motion picture, musical, or comedy. So here we go with
Okay. I see.
with our
I
nonsense
see.
now.
That's, yeah.
So here's musical or comedy actors. We have Jesse Eisenberg for Real Pain, Hugh Grant for Heretic, which is also when did we laugh during that movie? Besides when he did, I guess because he did a Jar Jar Binks voice, we laughed.
Oh yeah.
Now
Dude, this is not a comedy at all.
No,
Not at all.
no,
Okay.
no, nope, not at all. Like, and of all the comedic movies that you could have given, like, I would have been like, I don't know, Ryan Reynolds from Deadpool, or like something else.
Yeah, something
Like,
else. This is
why-
just doesn't fit at all.
This does not fit in here at all. It's so stupid.
Hmm.
Gabriel LaBelle from Saturday Night, so that's a good. We have a Saturday Night
That's a good
nomination.
one, yeah.
Lorne Michaels, so that's good. Jesse Plemons from Kinds of Kindness, nice. We
Nice,
didn't
yeah.
forget about that movie. Glenn Powell for Hitman, which is cool. He was very good in that. I like that movie a lot. And then Sebastian Stan for A Different Man. This category is a disaster, but
I was just saying, it feels really weak.
this is insane. Like I
This
kind of
feels really weak. This is a crazy, like, weak lineup.
yeah.
I mean, maybe drama's better, but
Drama's
my
much
God.
better. Yeah,
Yeah.
like this is a mess. But I think it's Sebastian Stan for this one. I think that movie was. I really like that movie a lot, and I want to see it again. It could be Jesse Eisenberg, because that's the only movie here where I feel like actually a contender in the bigger categories.
Yeah.
All the other ones are like, I don't know. It's like that's how it felt when they were nominating this. Um, so I don't know what happened here, but I
I,
mean,
I
I feel like there was a musical where you could have nominated a guy. I don't know,
yeah.
maybe not, but I guess I mean nobody in Wicked is really like a lead male, so I
Mhm.
guess maybe not. But
I feel like if it wasn't such a disjointed movie, that Jesse Plemons could maybe get it because he
yeah,
plays the kind of this, not the lead at all three stories, but he plays like a prominent role in all three.
yeah,
And he's so, all the actors are so different each story.
right.
Um, I would want Gabriel LaBelle, but he kind of just plays just like a person just in charge of all this chaos. Like the movie
Yeah,
again, I love the movie; it was really good.
yeah,
But like, if he didn't do like a slight Lawrence Michaels accent, like it would just be a guy in charge of just chaos.
it's true. Yeah, he's
So
just running around.
yeah.
Uh, I also really like the Glenn Powell edition. I think that's an underdog here. Like I think he
Hmm.
did a lot in that movie, and I think Glenn Powell's kind of hot right now, and I feel like everybody really wants him to be like the next big thing. So
He'd be like
potentially
he's literally like the next Tom Cruise.
that's what they want him to be. Yeah, they want
Yeah.
him to do the next Tom Cruise. So I think like if you want to have him show up at your ceremony and give a speech, that's how you do it,
Yeah.
and you give him the
Yeah.
nom and the win. But I really do think like of these six, I think Sebastian Stan,
Yeah, he should win.
and
I
especially if
mean,
he's nominated in another category for another
yeah.
movie, like that's pretty
Yeah, yeah.
impressive, and you just give it to him anyway for that.
Hmm.
But yeah, I think like I don't know if any of these are going to carry over to the Oscars. I think this is the category which like probably all of these are going to get dumped. With the exception of, I mean, Jesse Eisenberg and Sebastian Stan are probably vying for that fifth spot
Yeah, I can
when
see
the
that.
Oscars come around, but
Mhm.
we'll see. But yeah, I think either Glenn Powell or Sebastian Stan. But the other ones, I mean, I think it's just insane that they're there. But I'm happy. Like I like that Saturday Night Live got some love. I like that Heretic got a little bit of love, even though that movie's not funny.
No, not in the
This
slightest.
is this is when they really like it's slim pickings. You could tell because it's like
Like we gotta force in.
what is it
Yeah,
like? What are you doing here? What
yeah.
is this? Anyway, another ridiculous one. Best performance by a female actor in a motion picture, musical, or comedy. Amy Adams for Night Bitch, which I'm so curious about that movie. Have you heard of this
There.
movie?
Nope. That
So
never.
Amy Adams like becomes a dog. That's the movie, and I want to see it.
She becomes a dog.
You like, yeah, she's like a mom, and she's stressed, and then I don't know if it's like a commentary on like motherhood or what, but she becomes a dog.
I guess like a CGI dog.
No, I don't. Well, I don't know. Actually, I haven't seen it, but I saw the trailer and I was like, "This looks nuts."
All right.
So she's nominated. We also it seems like that is a comedy, so that's at least
Yeah,
fair.
that fits. Yeah.
Cynthia Erivo for Wicked, Carla Sofia Gascon for Amelia Perez, Mikey Madison for Honora, Demi Moore for The Substance. That's not a
Mhm.
funny movie either. And then the most insane thing I've ever seen, Zendaya for Challengers. Challengers is a comedy. So I don't.
Yeah. Again, there's just a misplacement of some movies, and
It's like
yeah,
they're like you could tell they're struggling to fill the slots, and it's like why you don't have six slots or don't separate it by musical and drama. Like that's
yeah,
ridiculous.
yeah.
So I think
Um,
I think Mikey Madison.
yeah, or yeah, yeah. I would say maybe Carla for Amelia Perez, but
Maybe
but yeah, I
I
think
want
Mikey
Mikey
Madison.
Madison. I would like to see Demi Moore, but I don't
I
think
know I
that'll
would
happen.
too, but I think it's gonna be Mikey Madison because she plays a more like kind of outward going role that's gonna get a lot more
Yeah,
eyes
and she's
on.
also really good in
Yeah,
it. Like I'm not mad at any of these. I mean, except I don't. I mean, I don't think Zendaya is like. I don't think that movie is a funny movie, but I think all of
no,
them were good. I mean, I haven't seen Night Bitch, so I don't know, but I like Cynthia Erivo even too. Like I wouldn't hate that if she won. Like I think all of them, in some way, shape, or form, deserve to win. But I think Demi Moore or Mikey Madison would be my choice because
yeah,
they're both doing a lot and they both have a lot on their shoulders with those. So those are that's a good category there.
yeah.
Best performance by a male actor in a motion picture drama. Adrian Brody for The Brutalist, Timothy Chalamet for A Complete Unknown, Daniel Craig for Queer, which is something I think that's coming out near us this weekend, so we got to go check that out.
Yes, yeah.
Coleman Domingo for Sing Sing, so There's that one. Ray Fiennes for Conclave, and then Sebastian Stan for The Apprentice. Here's Sebastian Stan again. I thought we already covered it. So yeah,
Yeah,
Sebastian Stan double nomination.
you're right. This is way more stacked.
Yeah,
This is way better.
yeah.
Um,
I think Timothy Chalamet. I haven't seen that movie, but I've heard he's incredible. So
yeah.
he's probably my pick.
Yeah, I mean, again, we've only seen two. I've only seen one of these movies actually, just one. You've seen two,
Yeah, and the two that
so
I've seen, I don't think are competitors really.
yeah,
In this, I mean,
Conclave
Ray
and The
Fiennes is
Apprentice.
good in it. I think
He's fine.
he
Yeah,
could be a winner, but and then
it's
The
a lot more
Apprentice, not.
like a subdued role too.
Yeah, it's true.
Um, I mean, yeah, it's annoying that we have movies in here that we literally can't see unless we like go online and watch it, which I might do for Sing Sing. Um, Also, apparently, I didn't know this. Like, Sing Sing is an actual like corrections facility in like New York. It's just
Yeah.
called Sing Sing. I didn't know that because I was reading Breakfast at Tiffany's, and I guess one of the characters is in Sing Sing. I didn't know that. I didn't know like I thought Sing Sing was like a commentary on like what they do to sort of figure out their emotions as to why they're in prison.
Hmm.
I thought it was gonna end up being something like they perform because I don't know anything about Sing Sing.
Yeah.
So I was kind of going in like, oh, it's gonna be like maybe these men like do this sort of music stuff and then they get into it. But no, it's just about that's the name of the prison.
Yeah. Interesting.
Um, I I want to see the Brutals. I want to see Sing Sing. I want to see
Yep.
Queer.
Hmm.
I do want to see The Apprentice. I can't really pick any. I can't pick anything on
I
this.
know it's one of those ones where it's like, well, none of these are out yet, so we can't really talk about it. But I think Daniel. I heard Queer's like just fine.
Oh,
Um,
really?
yeah, like I'm still interested in it, but like,
Oh, yeah.
I heard he's very good in it, and but the movie overall is like all right.
Yeah.
And then yeah, like Coleman Domingo, and that's another. There's one where it's like, is that not a musical? I mean, I guess you can argue it has musical elements, and potentially is it like upbeat? Maybe you can argue it's a comedy. I don't know, but that's one where it's like, what is that doing in drama? So whatever. But
Is it?
Coleman Domingo, I think he's also probably really good in that, so I think I could see him winning as well. But
Yeah.
really, I do think like he seems like he transformed into Bob Dylan, so I think Timothée Chalamet
Yeah.
could probably take it, and maybe the Oscar as well. But Adrian Brody, like I haven't again, we haven't seen that, but that movie
I
is
know.
looking like it's going to be this year's big, contender. So
There's again a lot of movies I want to see, but we just haven't been
no,
able to yet.
nope,
Um,
exactly.
I would really like Adrian Brody to be good. I'm sure he is. I
Yeah.
just feel like he's kind of like a snarky, like pretentious, like kind of prick.
Oh man, Ronnie's throwing down heat.
I mean, I get that vibe from him. I don't want
Yeah,
to. I
yeah.
just kind of do. I feel bad because he didn't do anything to deserve that. I just kind of get that vibe from him.
Like, he seems
That
like a dick in real life.
Yeah, he kind of just does. I mean, compared that to Timothy Chalamet, he's got a big like brass instrument around him, walking around picking college football games. And you got Adrian Brody. I don't know. And you got Daniel Craig. Going out there doing like these crazy movies like outside of James Bond.
Yeah, yeah,
Seems like a down to earth nice guy.
yeah. I like him.
But
I like them
Adrian
all.
Brody,
Sebastian Stan seems lovely too.
yeah, just
And
Adrian
Coleman Domingo,
Brody.
yeah, just Adrian
Just
Brody.
Adrian Brody.
No, yeah,
Uh,
he's the worst. I don't even know. Um, Next up, we got another one. I don't. Wow, we haven't seen any of these movies. This next one.
I was gonna say,
A
I'm
single
looking at
one of
all
them.
of these. I'm like, whoa! We haven't seen a single one of these.
All right. Well, best performance by a female actor in a motion picture drama. Pamela Anderson for The Last Showgirl, Angelina Jolie for Maria, Nicole Kidman for Baby Girl, Tilda Swinton for The Room Next Door, Fernanda Torres for I'm Still Here, and Kate Winslet for Lee. I heard Lee wasn't good at all, so I don't know what that's doing. I mean, maybe it's fine. I don't know. If I had to pick just from buzz, probably Angelina Jolie or Nicole Kidman. I don't know.
Yeah,
Maria comes out on Netflix this week, so that's one that we can check out very soon. But But yeah, I don't know. Baby Girl looks like more interesting, so I think that might have a lot
Yeah,
more going on.
because I'm probably actually gonna go see that too.
Yeah, I'm
Go
definitely
out of
gonna check
my
it
Get
out.
on my way to see that.
Yeah, yeah. So I mean, but other than that, I don't even know where to find some of these movies. I'm interested in seeing Pamela Anderson in The Last Showgirl. Like, what is that about?
Yeah,
And the fact that she's nominated is really cool. But I think like this is another one where it's like we're just filling. Like I think the actress musical or comedy one is a
that
lot
is crazy.
stronger.
That for yeah for what's it called? Where is it? Oh yeah, for musical and comedy. It's like, oh yeah, we know these roles, but
Yeah,
drama,
no,
not a single one.
for both categories. Isn't that interesting? Yeah, for both male actor and female actor in both. Like
Yeah,
we've seen less of the drama movies overall than
yeah.
the musical or comedy ones.
Well, the male one, it's because it's hasn't come out for some of these,
So
and for
oh, I
female,
the female ones, none of these have come out either. I
really?
mean, no, Lee is out. Lee's the only one that's been released.
Oh, good.
Maria's like in theaters limitedly. Is that's not a word? Limited right now.
Yeah.
But it's coming to Netflix this coming weekend, so that's good that this now has some buzz and like, oh, it's on Netflix this Friday, whatever. The Room Next Door is not out yet. I'm Still Here might be out. I don't know. I've never even heard of that. And then The Last Showgirl is like coming out in January. So yeah, none of these are out yet. And and then not to I don't want to get into TV, but like Squid Game season 2 got nominated, and it's like that's not even out yet. That's coming out at the end of Christmas. So it's like, what are you?
Huh.
Why? Like we can't even watch that.
Yeah. That's that. I don't love that. I wish it's like you
So
have to have it out before you have the nominations because
I
it's
think
like,
that's
oh,
fair. Yeah,
you got things nominated. I don't even know. It's just
it's
annoying.
stupid. It's
I'm
stupid.
just trying to think back to last year, the name of the movie that had Angelina Jolie. I'm just trying to look at it.
Last year, I don't know
Oh,
if
I
there
found
was
it.
one last year.
May, December.
That's not Angelina
Oh,
Jolie.
that's not Jolie. I'm sorry. That's the other woman. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
Julianne Moore
Julianne Moore.
and Natalie Portman. I
Natalie
like
Portman,
that
yeah.
movie a lot.
That movie was good.
Yeah.
I'm like, I kind of wish there was a movie like that up in drama. I mean, I haven't even heard any of these other movies.
Yeah. No, it didn't May December get nominated for musical or comedy? I think
Oh,
it did. I think it did.
that's not a musical or comedy. That's a
A
drama.
woman groomed the kid in that movie.
Oh, it's really funny.
That was it was
The Golden
hilarious.
Globes.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Sick stuff.
Well, it's
Anyway.
Hollywood.
Yeah, this is Hollywood. It sure is. Best motion picture non-English language. I've heard
Wait,
of
what?
one of these. These are like the best international film, best like foreign film.
Is one of them a mistake?
No.
Okay, we'll read through it.
All right. All We Imagine as Light, Amelia Perez, The Girl with the Needle, I'm Still Here, The Seed of the Sacred Fig, and then Vermilio.
Is Amelia Perez in French? Or is it just filmed in France?
No, so yeah, I don't know, but it's like one. It's like I guess it was like made.
That's why I was like, what?
Distributed and made by France, but then it's like it's in like
It's
Spanish.
a fully Spanish movie.
I know.
Yeah, I was like,
There's a
what?
lot
That's
of
why I
weird
saw that. I
things.
was like, is there a mistake here? Like, obviously they published this, but I
Yeah.
was like, France for
No, I
Amelia
know.
Perez? That doesn't
This
make any
is
sense. It's like exclusively a Mexican-based movie.
I know. I don't know.
So
I don't
why is it? Why is it from France? That's so weird.
I don't know.
That's so bizarre.
It is
Okay.
weird. It's definitely winning this. There's no way.
Ah,
It got nominated in every other category. It will win the best international film. This is its big prize. It'll win this for sure.
I feel like these are movies I haven't heard of them, but I feel like one of these has to be better.
Oh no, like 100%. But it's the popularity contest. Emilia Perez is the most nominated film. I would love to be wrong. I heard The Seed of the Sacred Fig is very good, so I would like to see that. But all the other ones I have not seen. I'm Still Here. That actress was nominated for drama, so maybe that's another good one. But Emilia Perez was nominated, and All We Imagine Is Light was nominated for director. So there's some heat in this category. I shouldn't just be so quick to dismiss, but Emilia Perez was nominated in Golden Globes history, record-breaking number of times. So I fail to see how it doesn't win this category. The most slam dunk for Emilia Perez, I think.
It's just an okay movie.
I know.
And
I'm shocked that it's becoming such a huge awards contender because it was fine.
we saw it and we were like, yeah, it was fine. You know, like
Yeah.
we said, we were laughing at the most dramatic
Scene
scene
of
at
the
the end of
movie.
the
Yep.
movie. We were crying. We were crying. We were both on mute watching her laughing.
Yep.
And this has
Yeah.
got the most Golden Globes nominations ever of any
Ever.
movie.
Yep. Ever. I think it's because it was so like inventive and unique with the musical numbers, but it's like Wicked was better with that than
Yeah,
this.
I wouldn't be as mad. I mean, you know, I'm talking a lot of trash about Wicked all the time, part one. But I wouldn't be upset if it's like, all right, Wicked, you know, it's a play, like it's a very famous
Yeah.
play.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It's based on Wizard of Oz, like, you know, it's fine. But like Emily Perez, I don't know. It seems a little
I know. Well, there's that. And then
extra living.
this is just a disgusting category that we're gonna blaze through this because I think this is so stupid. Cinematic
Yeah,
and
what am I
box
looking at
office
here?
achievement.
What?
Well, we've seen all these ones, so that's good. Or no, maybe not. I don't know.
Most I've seen like most of these, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. We've got Alien Romulus, Beetlejuice, Deadpool and Wolverine, Gladiator 2, Inside Out 2, Twisters, Wicked, and then The Wild Robot.
So what is this supposed to be?
This is a way for people that don't watch this shit to watch it. I hate this trend, and I think it needs to go away because I did this last year too, and I was by myself for the Golden Globe nominations
so
video
you're
last year, so
yeah.
I was just ranting by myself. But this year I have you with me, so we can do this together.
This is pretty stupid.
Stupid as hell, and it's also like this is so. Bear with me here. So, cinematic and box office achievement. Gladiator 2 is probably going to lose money. And it's in this category.
Really?
I think so. It costs like $300 million to make. It's not even at 4 yet.
Whoa, this
Yeah.
made way less. Wow, that made way less money than it should be.
Yeah, I know.
I thought that would be like 700 million.
No.
Jeez,
Nope.
people do not care.
And Alien Romulus did not do well, really. I mean, it did fine, but it didn't do great. It didn't. And
Yeah.
Twisters didn't do well internationally.
Also, like all these are remakes except Wicked, which is kind of not a remake, like a sequel. Wicked
Wild
is,
Robot isn't, yeah.
I would say Wild Robot and Wicked are like the only two that really aren't legitimate sequel movies.
Yeah.
So that's
agreed.
sad that you got like these are the best like box office achievement movies, and all of them are basically just sequels.
And I think
That's
also
kinda
like
sad.
Wild Robot like did well, but Moana 2 is making so much money right now that it's not
Yeah.
even in here. So it's like
That's
what
kinda dumb,
what is that?
yeah.
Like I'm
Also,
very
like,
baffled by
yeah.
this whole category. It's so stupid. I think I hate it.
It's literally it just seems like just movies, like you said, just for the common folk.
Yeah.
Just to be like,
Here's
oh
here's
yeah,
things you've heard of. Yeah.
they got Deadpool Wolverine and the Golden Globes. Nice. That was a great
Yeah.
movie.
Yep. So if
dumb.
we're going strictly by what made the most money, Inside Out 2 is gonna win. But and we can already we already know the winner. You know, it's like Inside Out 2 is probably gonna win. Or they could make it interesting. And I mean this is not making it interesting, but they could give it to Deadpool and Wolverine because that movie also made a fucking shit ton of money. But also, you know, who do we want to go on stage and make a funny speech? Those two. So,
Yeah, of course.
you know, that could be like we'll get them there and they could go up and talk. And it's like, yeah, okay, so let's do that. So I think it's if you see Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman on the red carpet before the Golden Globes,
You know.
Deadpool and Wolverine is winning this stupid ass category. Just so they can go up and talk for a minute.
So dumb.
Ridiculous.
There's nothing else to really say. It's just
No.
as soon as I scrolled up, I'm like, what is this? It's just like all these movies that are like
Popular films.
Besides like the Wild Robot, which is actually like good.
Yeah.
Like these are just like, literally just box office like hits. You know, some
Yeah, and it's
blenders
like, and then it's
still.
like, you know, let's nominate. Like Wicked is a very well like regarded and like very nominated movie. So it's like, why do you need to? What is this like consolation? Like all these other movies like got money. That's their prize. It's like we don't need to recognize them in this category.
You get a prize for winning the most money. It's like what?
It's like, well, The prize is the record-breaking money, I think.
Yeah.
Right? Like it's stupid.
They don't care about the Golden Globe that they're gonna get.
No, and especially when two of them didn't even break $400 million.
That's sad.
So it's like, what are you?
That's sad.
What are we doing here? You know?
Yeah. That's sad.
Anyway, three of them.
What's the
Three
other
of
one?
them. So Twisters, maybe Twisters did. I don't know. Twisters, Gladiator 2, and Alien did not make $400 million. I think currently, Gladiator's probably going to get there at some point, but the other two definitely did not. Next up, Best Motion Picture Animated. Flow, which I believe is like a cat movie, which looks interesting. I don't know anything about it, but there you go. Inside Out 2, Memoir of a Snail. Moana 2. I didn't know there was a new Wallace and Gromit movie, but Wallace and Gromit.
I've heard it's very good.
Oh, good. It's on.
It's one of those like 99% Rotten Tomato.
Oh, might need to check it out.
It might dropped a little bit more, but it was like high 90s.
It's on Netflix, so maybe that's out now. Vengeance Most Foul. So there you go. And then The Wild Robot. It's probably The Wild Robot. I think that one everybody really likes.
I could see maybe Wallace and Gromit.
You think so?
Maybe.
Yeah. There you go. Maybe. I think or Inside Out. That's another like very popular one. I heard Flow is really good. So maybe that too. Whatever this like, it's like about like a cat. They said it was like that video game Stray.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So it's like that. So, take your pick.
It's sad when you don't have Spider-Man up here.
Yeah, we were supposed to.
Yeah.
We're supposed to.
I remember seeing that at the end of the movie and being like, how are you going to put out the third movie in like 6 months? It was unbelievable.
It's like, well, then they didn't.
They didn't, yeah. And we haven't heard a peep since.
Nothing.
So I'm getting nervous.
Probably not next year either, pal. Gotta be honest with you.
Man.
Probably not the year after that either.
I just see... No, don't say that. It's like
I don't
GTA
think so.
5 or GTA 6.
It is like GTA 6. It's literally the next GTA 6. Where is Beyond the Spider-Verse?
Because it's like, please, I just want a good trilogy with all three movies being.
We'll get it, but we're just gonna have to wait a very long time.
I hope it's good. I hope they actually wrap it up good.
Yeah, I think so.
Because the second one, everyone's like, it was good, but we need to know how this ends.
I think it's gonna come out in 2027. That's my guess.
That's so far away.
I know.
I can see 2026. I would call it 2026.
Well, then that's both. Each movie had 4 years in between, which maybe you might be right, but.
I would hope.
I have very bad feelings. I don't think it's gonna be. I don't know.
What if they utilize AI, Jake, to help?
They could just delete the whole thing at that point if they're doing that. Absolutely not.
Spider-Man with like 9 fingers, all blurry.
Oh. it is just like an ugly like still image, and then like some demon walks in for no reason.
And it just like morphs into something else.
Yeah, and then it becomes nothing. Yeah. Did you see not kind of everything that we're talking about that we're against, but with the cinematic and box office? But did you see Chris Evans was just announced that he's coming back to the next Avengers movie? Did you see that? Tell your mom. And Robert Downey Jr. They're both coming back.
Why?
Because they need this to be
I
a sure bet.
I know that Robert Downey is because he's playing what's his face?
Doctor Doom. Yeah.
He's playing Doctor Doom.
We don't know who Chris Evans is playing.
Well, he's gonna play Johnny Flame.
No,
again?
he's Kang. They have to recast Kang. Yeah, so he's playing.
I was just saying, like,
Can you imagine?
What?
Yeah, no. That would be so funny. Anyway.
That's that whole, we're not getting into it, but that whole thing, that whole MCU is a disaster now.
Hey, no, I like it still.
It's got so much.
I still like it.
They finish it with Thanos, and then they just completely drop the ball.
Yeah.
They should have waited 10 years, did X-Men. Would have been so hot. Everyone would have loved that.
Would have been so hot. Yeah, it's true. Would have been. Deadpool was good, and Spider-Man.
Yeah, but that's how you could introduce X-Men, and it's too late.
It's okay.
They had to do 19 different Marvel shows on Disney+.
That's what killed it, honestly.
That's what killed it. That's because they were like, oh, we're just gonna keep doing this and just run it down your throat.
Yep.
And then now they're like, oh, that didn't work. Just shoving it in their face and having horrible green screen. Okay, let's get Robert Downey Jr. back because that's what the people want. It's like, no, we just want good stuff. They could have done good stuff with the X-Men.
Speaking of X-Men, so best motion picture musical or comedy. It's not.
You're like Anora Dion.
Yeah, Anora. Challengers, hilarious movie. Amelia Perez. Amelia Perez.
A Real
Uh,
Pain, such
a
a
real
funny movie.
pain. Yeah, well, that was funny. The
It was
substance.
funny for the wrong reason,
Yes, but it was
or it was funny for like the just craziness
yeah,
of just him acting out.
yeah. They're both just so witty and quick with each other. I think that's what makes it so silly. The substance and Wicked. So I think this is a tougher one.
If we're strictly going off like the best movie, probably Nora.
I hope so. Yeah, I think so.
But I mean, I swear to God, if Amelia Perez.
If Amelia Perez wins, I'm not going to do this show again next year. I'm going to say that live. Max, I hope you're listening. I'm not. If Amelia Perez wins Best Motion Picture Musical or Comedy, there will not be an awards-based season 3.
Yeah, because that would be like literally every other movie's better than that movie.
Every
Every single
and
one,
we've seen them all.
except Wicked for me.
Oh, yeah, Wicked for you. But I've
I'm gonna
seen them
wait for
all.
the part 2 to come out.
Okay. You fuck. No, but I've seen all of these movies here, and Amelia Perez is my least favorite one in this whole category.
Yeah,
And if
like
it wins, I'm not. I'll say it again. I'm not doing this show again next year. You know damn well I'm
yeah.
doing it. I'm thinking, but maybe not. I don't know. I'm gonna be really mad.
Maybe not.
Maybe not. Most
Oh,
nominations ever.
I
What?
don't like what I'm looking at for best picture drama.
Oh, careful there. What's
Well, I
wrong?
don't know what this movie is to be fair. I'm
Well,
thinking
let's
I
let's
don't
let's
think that's
chat.
it. I think I overreacted for a second. You go
Yeah, you
through it.
might have.
I'll tell you.
So we got the Brutalist
I hope. Yeah.
for motion picture drama. Excuse me.
Mhm.
But yeah, sorry, Anora. I think.
Yeah, Nora. Yeah.
Anora. I think Anora and maybe Wicked. Maybe. I think the other ones are just happy to be there. Motion picture drama, The Brutalist, A Complete Unknown, Conclave, Dune Part 2,
Yeah.
Nickel Boys, and September 5th.
So what is Nickel Boys in September 5th? I haven't even heard of these movies.
Nickel Boys was a big New York Film Festival movie.
Mm,
I don't
okay.
know anything about it either. And then September 5th is like the hostage situation movie. I didn't see it. I saw the trailer a few times, and it looks very good.
Okay.
Um, I didn't think it looked that good,
That good to
but
yeah.
like I'm surprised Sing Sing is not there, to be honest.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So
How you not put Sing Sing in there? Oh, it's not on theaters. They didn't get to see it.
I mean, Coleman Domingo was nominated for actor, so they saw it. It's just not here.
I hate that so much.
I know.
A24 dropped the ball so hard with that movie. It
I
was
know.
so easy to just put that movie out, let it make its like $20 million, and just let everyone who saw it just love it.
Yep.
But I don't know what they're doing. September 5th.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
But that's
Dune Part 2 should win this easily.
Dune Part 2 should, but do you think it will? I think The Brutalist is going to win.
I see like I usually I would be really upset because I love Denis. But
Yeah.
if the Brutalist wins, like I'm just hearing such good stuff about it, I wouldn't be too upset.
Yeah.
If it's not one of those two, then I'd be like, okay, what are we doing?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
a Complete Unknown could be good. I think it's not going to be. There's no way it's as good as Doom Part 2 because that was like
Mhm.
just an amazing experience. And Conclave was fine. Nickel Boys, I haven't even heard of. That's like the problem too, is that like if I haven't even heard of them. I mean,
Mhm.
Nickel Boys in September 9. So
Yeah.
it can't be. I can't see those winning. Those feel weird. Sing Sing should be in there for one of those two.
Agree. Yeah, I think it's a little weird. But it is what it is. We again, Nickel Boys could be great. I heard it's a little experimental and like weird, so
Okay.
maybe we'll like it. And then September 5th, though, I'm like, yeah, I kind of like I feel like I can confidently say Sing Sing is better than that without seeing either of them. But I shouldn't say I can confidently say that. But everybody loves Sing Sing. I don't know. I'm just a little surprised by that. But there you
Nickel
have it,
Boys.
guys.
It's got a good curve on Letterbox.
There you go.
I wish I could see it.
There you go. Yeah. Before we head off, I just wanted to talk about some movies that are not nominated.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do that. First things first, a movie that I quite liked that is a comedy and maybe could have squeezed in here in a couple places. My Old Ass with Aubrey Plaza, pretty good movie.
My Old Ass.
My Old Ass, it's called. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So completely. Pretty much, we can probably write that one off for the award season.
Yeah,
Done.
I think we're out of it.
Movie
I
that
had to
we
question you.
yes.
No, I had to question you on the title
Oh
of
yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah. My old ass, yeah.
So yeah,
And then also here, I think we knew that wasn't gonna happen either. Let's see what else we got here. We Live in Time, gone.
which
Sad.
one was that again?
Uh, Damn. Andrew Garfield and Florence Pugh.
Oh man, that's right. She should have been
Yep.
in best. She should have been best
She could have
female
been an
for
actress.
musical or comedy. Yeah.
Yeah, it was really funny when she. Oh, I don't want to fucking ruin it. Holy shit. Anyway,
Oh, that was good. That was
yeah.
good.
I. This is just me here, but I really liked Naomi Scott and Smile too. I thought she was fantastic, but that's gone.
Hey, you said you had a good time.
I liked it. I really liked it.
I kind of wish for best picture for comedy musical that I mean it couldn't fit in because you got a lot of good stuff in here. That Saturday Night Live was there. Didn't get enough traction though.
Saturday Night should have been nominated instead of Challengers for comedy.
You think Challengers should have? Yeah, Challengers.
I think Challengers should have just not been nominated.
Really?
Or could have been nominated for drama.
I maybe take like Conclave out.
No, take out September 5th.
I know, but then we're thinking, what about Sing Sing? If we want to, create our own fictional.
Then take out Nickel Boys too.
But that looks really good.
Then don't nominate Challengers.
Challengers, I can see where you're
coming from. I think Challengers is the easiest one to be like, yeah, maybe don't.
It was just really good. That's the
problem.
It
was good. It was really good. I think definitely like you don't take out The Brutalist, you don't take out A Complete Unknown, you don't take out Dune, you don't take out I wouldn't take out Conclave. I think that movie is even though I didn't love it, I think it's like you put this is such a I hate what the award season does to me because I'm like, yeah, I like Challengers a lot more than Conclave, but I don't think it should be nominated over a Conclave. Isn't that ridiculous? It doesn't even make sense in my head. But it's just I know the awards politics and how they do things, and the message in Conclave is more powerful than the message in Challengers. Challengers is just a fun time and it's really well made, but it's not really anything. Yeah. Conclave's got some real shit in it. And then I'm
happy though that The Brutalist got put in.
The Brutalist is a big contender.
This is a movie that's just been rumbling under the surface for it feels like months. I'm just waiting to watch it and be like, wow, this is incredible.
We didn't even hear of it until October. So
I know, and I kind of told you about it, and you're like, "Oh, what? Oh,
yeah."
Okay.
Oh, and I was joking with you. I remember what I did.
You were harassing. You're like, "I'm not going to that." Yeah. They're gonna be sitting there watching with me. We step out of the intermission.
Yeah, I know, and I'll be eating my words. But yeah, and then Saturday Night Live, or Saturday Night, I should say, pretty much gone aside from that one nom. Joker 2, dead. Gone. Yeah. Dead and gone. Megalopolis, dead and gone.
I was going to bring it up as a joke, but Megalopolis, that could have been best musical or comedy.
It sure could have.
It actually fits the role, too, of best musical or comedy.
Because it's so stupid.
It's just so ridiculous.
100%. Transformers 1, that didn't get nominated for animated.
I've heard that was good.
A little surprising. Furiosa, I think we knew that was going to happen, too. Even though Mad Max was a big awards contender, Furiosa's officially probably gone. Long Legs.
That's kind of sad. Long Legs is really good.
Long Legs is very good. Cuckoo, I didn't care for it, but it was fine. What else do we have? Let's see. I think that's pretty much it for big awards movies that I was looking out for earlier this year. Bike Riders, no.
Yeah, I kind of felt like that wasn't going to go anywhere.
Yeah, I saw the TV Glow. That's kind of a.
Oh yeah, that was
what we're thinking about. Yeah. And yeah, I think that might be it. Well, yeah, guys, that was the Golden Globes breakdown for the nominations. I believe the ceremony happens in early January, so we have a lot to look forward to before that. We will have probably seen most of, if not all of these movies before the Golden Globes, so that's exciting. I know The Brutalist is coming out real soon here. Queer will be out this weekend for us. September 5th, I think, is coming out pretty soon. Complete Unknown. All these movies are hitting pretty soon. But yeah, have you guys seen a lot of these movies? Are you now gonna go out of your way to look out for some of them? I think that's also the really good part about this happening is like now so many people are gonna watch The Substance, and now so many
Yeah,
people are gonna watch Amelia Perez, even though we didn't care much for it. But like it's like people are now gonna go out and seek these movies
yeah.
because it's like, oh, they got a lot of nominations, cool. People are gonna watch A Different Man. People are gonna watch The Apprentice. Like that's exciting. So yeah, that's another really good thing about award season is that it just gives us that exposure. So I think that's also very fun. But Ronnie, do you have any closing remarks before we sign off tonight?
I just hope I can see Sing Sing before 2024 ends.
I don't know if you can
I mean, legally at least.
legally. Legally, you might not be
In the
able to.
theater.
Yeah, in the theater, you definitely won't because it's not. I think it's January now.
But
I think it's
no, it's
January.
exciting. Golden Globes very weird with the musical and drama,
Yeah.
split. But yeah, like you mentioned, this is the insight to what the Oscars might look like, and gives us a little like look see into that. Gives us like a little list of things to watch. When does the Oscars sort of normally get released? The
Oscar
nominations.
nominations will probably be like a little bit after. Hmm. That's a good question. I think it's like in late January.
Okay,
So we have a while.
we have a while, and that's good because we finally get to watch
By
these,
the by the time those nominations come out, we will probably have seen everything. So that's good.
which is good. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's very good.
We'll have informed
Except Wicked
conversations.
Part One.
Except
We'll
Wicked
make.
Part 1 in your case, yeah. No, I'll make you watch it before that.
I'm gonna watch my girlfriend probably.
Yeah, there you go. You'll have a great time watching it. And you're gonna fucking love it, dude. You're gonna love it. Part one and all.
I
You're
can't.
gonna
I
you
can't.
have a great
I
time.
can't wait to be one of those people that takes a picture of the title screen.
Yeah, and then you get
Part one.
you just get railed online. Why you're one of these assholes takes a picture of the movie that you fuck piece of shit, and then you
It's
get
the
the
only time I've ever
flash
pulled out
on.
my phone in the movie ever.
Well, no, and then I gotta record you singing "Defying Gravity" at the end. I want to do that.
Just screaming so loud.
Just screaming so loud, and it's still a sold out audience because the movie's just doing so well,
It's
and
ruining
it's
everybody's night.
ruin everybody. We'll go on. Oh, Nosferatu got nothing.
Ah,
Just realized that. Yeah, that movie's done, huh? We're just gonna have a nice time. We'll do a whole review on this channel, on this podcast, just to give it some attention. But yeah, that's gone.
Robert Eggers, man.
It's
Everyone
gone
hates
before it
him.
even starts. That's the worst part about it.
That makes me so sad. Now I'm just sad. Now I'm bummed out.
'Cause I was gonna make a joke about how we should go Christmas Day went to see Wicked and ruin everybody's Christmas by having you sing "Defying Gravity," but then I remembered Nosferatu comes out on Christmas Day, and I was like,
You're like,
oh
I should
wait,
go and see
fuck,
that instead.
that didn't, and I remembered that got nothing.
Well,
So there you go.
it'll be fun to watch the other movies at least.
It'll still be fun to watch Nosferatu. We just gotta, in the back of our heads, we gotta say this is not getting any statues, nothing. But we're gonna have a good time watching it, aren't we?
Oh,
Aren't we, pal? They're just not gonna give him that budget anymore. If it doesn't do well at the box office, he's done.
oh please.
So I said that with the Northman, and he still got another one, so it's okay.
I know, but
He'll
this
always
might be
find a
it.
way. No, I don't. Well, I hope not.
I hope not either.
I might have to get involved. Otherwise,
Oh,
I have to get involved. Say something.
I still think Robert Eggers should do like a samurai Japanese movie. I think that'd be really hot.
I think he should do like an MCU movie or something. That's what I think. All right, let's end it there. What MCU movie do you guys think Robert Eggers should direct? Comment down below. Let us know. And thank you guys for tuning in. As always, we'll see you at the showcase this coming Monday at that Regal Cinemas. If you're gonna be coming, can't wait to see you there. Watch all of our short films on the YouTube channel. Subscribe to the channel. All that stuff. Stay tuned for the next awards baits. Have a wonderful couple of weeks here until we see you next time. And yeah, hopefully we'll be able to see Sing Sing at some point. Hopefully we'll be able to see The Brutalist at some point. And these other nominated films. But let us know what you thought of those nominations down in the comments below. And we'll see you in the next one. Thank you guys. Bye-bye.